Hello everybody, my name is Potato Master, and I'm not going to do an intro, I'm just getting into the Ratholes. This first Rattle is at 65.1, 62.2. As the title suggests, it's Extinction, Unofficial. It's right back here. You're going to see, you can kind of go under or above here. You're going to go through here, and most of the area of the Rathole is down here. You can't place anything here on Unofficial. On Unofficial, you definitely can. You can also place cliff plats back there if that's what you'd prefer. There's a little bit more space back here. You can crouch through that, making it a nice little area for a room. It's a nice rat hole, decent size, pretty easy to defend. I mean, just a death wall up front, couple turret towers. You're protected from above and from behind. You only have to cover a really small entrance. So yeah, great rat hole. Next one, 50.5, 56.5. This rat hole is located... More accurately, these first Ratholes are in the same place, just the city. It's at 50.5, 56.5, and it's right above here. Now, the Rathole is up high, and it's a bit of a risky Rathole because of the ceiling of the Ratholes. It's kind of thin. You can place a fabricator, not a tech fabricator, though. I've tried. There's nowhere in the Rathole where you can put it where it's not going to be seen from above. Once again, this specific bridge isn't very visited. It's not a very populated area. But it's definitely not my favorite rat hole. Despite that, it's a great rat hole for starting out. A tribe starting out, or if you just need a place to hide some stuff. It's a great rat hole. The only way to get in here is through grapples, and fantastic spot. 56.4. Now, this next spot is absolutely massive. It's probably one of the best rat holes on Extinction. It's definitely an alpha spot. A great spot if you're an alpha tribe looking for a second base spot, or somewhere more localized, more in the center of the map. It's 50.5, 57.5. It's really in the middle of the map. If you go up here, this is the entrance. You're either gonna have to use a tech suit, or grapples, or a very small flyer. Now, on Official, you can't build here. There are a few spots where you can use cliff plats, but it's kind of difficult to get them down. So this is definitely more of an unofficial rat hole. There's space down here. There's a giant tree. Fantastic for dino storage. You can probably place a shit ton of dinos down here. Like I said, it's very difficult to place a cliff plat on official setting. As you can see, it's a giant space. This isn't even most of the rat hole. This is a large area. You can place a couple dinos down here. There's another spot back here. You can probably hide a couple things around here. Maybe a vault or two. A storage box. No one's going to search the entire rat hole, and even if they try to, they're probably not going to find anything. Very big, very open space. If we go up here, this is the place where you can't build. But we can keep going up, and you will be met with this spot all the way up here. So you have dino storage at the bottom. You have a floor in the middle, in case you want to place anything, and you have a floor at the top. Mainly, probably for beds or storage. Yeah, it's just a fantastic rat hole. You can place floors with pillars below them, making a giant floor. The possibilities with this rat hole are practically endless. It's an incredible rat hole, honestly. One of the best. This is the alpha spot on Extinction. There's no better rat hole on here. Like I said, it's 50.5, 57.5. I'm going to show you the map in a minute because this is, voiced over. Oh yeah, the surrounding area. And 51.0 all the way back here and 47.2. That's it on the map. Next rat hole. Sorry for the scuffness on the recording of the last rat hole, but this one's much simpler. It's in the middle of the wasteland up north, 18.4 and 43.6. With this rat hole, what you see is kind of what you get, There's an opening up here. This is kind of the surrounding area. The dinos, the corrupted dinos, especially the wyverns, won't bother you all the way up here. I'd still recommend placing your turrets on wild. It's very easy to place a death wall up there. You can't build down here with the regular foundations on official. But still, it's a pretty nice rat hole. Like I said, just a death wall up here will probably suffice. And 18.4, 43.6. 18.9, 43.7 back here. It's a very simple rat hole, honestly. Now, this rat hole is the coward's rat hole on Extinction. It's at 20.8 and 11.3. This is it on the map. It is in the sunken forest. It is the coward's rat hole. It is a very cowardly rat hole, and if you're looking for rat holes to raid, this is probably your best bet. Now, the entrance is tiny. I've seen that some people can manage to place a dangling turret tower here, which is very difficult. But it is possible. So it's quite difficult to raid unless you have a Quetzal and Rock Elemental. It's not getting raided very easily. Now you can't build here with regular foundations. You have to place a cliff plat on Unofficial or Official. There's a spot where you can place it where you can cover most of the rat hole. You're gonna have to place a cliff plat about there. And I also ran out of clip, which is absolutely fucking fantastic. But yeah, like I said, it's a pretty good rat hole. It's the Coward's rat hole here on Extinction. It is a great rat hole, though. I would definitely recommend it. In case you're wanting to hide, it's a great rat hole. Now, this next rat hole is pretty vertical. It's right up there. It's 46.5, 41.3. Back to the city. And this is a difficult rat hole to build in. It kind of got patched because you used to be able to build here on Official, but yeah, now you have to build on Unofficial, and it's still complicated to get the building right, but it's usable. Now on Unofficial, you can place foundations basically on the entire wall. You will also be able to fit a cliff plat down here, but yeah, it's complicated. And now here I tried using some pillars. It's impossible to build here on Official. On Unofficial, you can build here with either pillars or foundations, but yeah, on Unofficial, it's practically impossible. You can place a cliff plat in some spots and still have like different levels to the rat hole, which is probably what I would do. But it's just generally a difficult rat hole to build in. Probably not my favorite. I would recommend it still because it's quite hidden and not a lot of people know about it. So, anyway, probably not my favorite rat hole. Probably not the best on this list. Is it hidden? Yes. Is it difficult to find? That's the same thing as hidden. Is it difficult to raid? If you defend it well enough. Anything is difficult to raid. But, yeah. It's an alright rat hole. It's decent. 46.5, 41.3. And can we please move on to the next one? Now, this next rat hole is at 43.7 and 33.1, and it is right here in the city. It's under this bridge, actually, that I just said the coordinates, and let's go down here. So, the entrance is right here to my left. It would be fucking phenomenal if you could go down there. Thank you very much. Now, I think there are some pretty good possibilities for a death wall here. There are some places you can build here on official settings, but this is just an unofficial rat hole. I don't know. I feel like these rat holes got nerfed because you used to be able to build down here, and now you cannot. As you can see, you can kind of build down here, and over there, you just saw that. But on unofficial, you can definitely build a death wall back there, maybe a small turret tower, but the actual... Well, most of the time you're going to spend in this rat hole is probably going to be down here. You can probably fit a crafting area, a couple beds, a storage area. This isn't a massive rat hole, but it's decent. It's pretty well hidden, and it's quite easy to defend with just a small death wall. Now, you could stego run or trike run the place, but well, it kind of depends on how you defend it, whether they can do that or not. You can place 2 death walls, one in front, one to the side. But, yeah, 43.8, 33.1 is the location of the rat hole. And, yeah, let's head to the next one. We're nearing the end of the video. If you've made it this far, yeah, you might as well give me a like. Write me something in the comments. Now, this rat hole is at 62.1 and 47.4. It's a well-known rat hole, I'll be honest, but, I wanted to feature it because not everybody knew about it, and it's a great goddamn rat hole. So, we go in through here, there's a little area down here. We go through here, we have to crouch, and to the left we have this massive wall where on Unofficial you can place, these metal cliff platforms. On the right, we have more space for metal cliff platforms, and on the bottom you have space for dinosaurs. So, just... generally a fantastic rat hole. It's been known since, the dawn of man, but... it's a great rat hole. This is another one of those alpha, extinction spots. It's just a great goddamn rat hole. I mean, you can't ask more out of it. So yeah, this is the rat hole area. You can probably place a death wall somewhere around here. Maybe a couple turret towers in the kind of valley. But yeah, fantastic rat hole. You can also place some turret towers out here. I mean, there's really nothing to complain about. So this one is 61.7 and 47.6. And this one is quite complicated to get into. That's it on the map, and that's it on the GPS. You need to use these things. I forget what they're called, but they're going to slide you into here because you can't just walk in there. Zipline anchors. As you can see, it says zipline blocked. We're going to ride the zipline. It's going to take us halfway into here, and then we're going to kind of bunny hop to do the rest. And now you're seeing this, and you're thinking, well, that's too much effort, to just... As you can see, you literally cannot walk through there. But you're probably thinking, well, it's kind of tiny, it's not worth the effort. Let me tell you something, my friend. Check this out. Now, I don't know what they did. They nerfed every single rat hole in Ark. You can't build in these anymore. You used to be able to, but not anymore. It's a massive spot. Like, massive, massive, massive. You can probably fit a Giga, couple Rexes, couple tank dinos. You can fit a ton of stuff in here. It's truly a massive rat hole. I mean, space, you have a perfect area over here for building on Unofficial if you want that. It's just a fantastic rat hole with a tiny crouch entrance. Like, yeah, you have to crouch through that. It's going to be difficult getting in and out of there, but you have to crouch to actually get into the rat hole. So, yeah, fantastic rat hole. If you've made it this far, give me a like, give me a sub, because this is the end of the video. I will see you all later.